From players playing dead to goalies using glues. Hang on to watch football players caught cheating. Now, you didn't imagine Messi here, did you? In 2007, when Lionel Messi was still a young footballer playing for Barcelona, they were up against city rivals Espanyol. Both teams were really trying hard to win. Espanyol's defense was strong, making it hard for Barcelona to score. And this is when Messi decided to take things into his own hands. Literally. When the game was almost over, he did something truly out of blue. Yes, he used his hand to touch the ball and scored a goal. Everyone was shocked. Messi's move helped Barcelona win the game, but you know what else is shocking? Watching CR7 put cheaters in their place. So here's a Seville player trying to make a shortcut to the victory by damaging the penalty spot surface right in front of CR7, as if that dude was just gonna let you do that. Come on. Unfazed by the chaos, Ronaldo takes the penalty, and there goes the ball into the net, and this is how you win games. But what if your back is against the wall? Well, cheat your way out. Something on these lines can be said about Sergio Ramos, who, in the high-stakes Champions League final of 2018, did something no one could expect from him. His Real Madrid team was up against Liverpool, led by the talented Mohamed Salah, but Ramos was in for a win. He wanted nothing else out of this match, even if it meant manhandling someone. That move left many shocked, and Mohamed Salah injured and in tears. The guy really seemed to be trying to rip Salah's arm off his body. That was an ill move that had Salah being escorted off the field. Ramos's Madrid went on to win 3-1, but that day, Ramos lost Salah's respect for good, as the Egyptian footballer has never been able to shake the bitter memories of that night.
But in one moment, like, disappeared, it's so difficult. It's so difficult.
But that's nothing compared to what we have coming next on our list. So, you guys, I never thought I would see someone so cheating and then lying on the ground, having a hearty laugh about it. But then we have David Luiz. The dude is all up for cheeky tricks on the pitch, and in one tense match between Chelsea and Manchester United, with Chelsea up 1-0, David Luiz decided to get the job done by hook or by crook. Well, in this case, by flop and flip.
Just kicks him after the ball has gone right in front of...
The man not only made a brazen move right in front of the referee, he also laughed it off. And this wasn't even his biggest cheating move. The dude, when meets Zlatan Ibrahimovic, becomes a force no one can stop. Look here, the pair thought of creating their own rules on the pitch, and even did so by making their own free kick line.
What the hell?
I guess they didn't like the placement of it. 0 F's given to the presence of the match officials. You know who else didn't care at all about the match officials and plotted something truly evil? Hang tight, this is going to be intense. Back in 1989, Chile national team was facing off Brazil, and their World Cup hopes hinged on this crucial match against Brazil. If Chile lost, their dreams of qualifying for the World Cup would be shattered. It was one of those matches that required all of your work, wit, and, well, wickedness. Robert Rojas was the goalkeeper for Chile, and during that time, Brazil was leading 1-0. Chaos erupted. Fans saw Rojas lying on the ground, crazily bleeding, seemingly injured by a flare thrown by Brazilian supporters. The situation got so bad that both teams left the pitch, and Chile refused to play the game at all. However, a day later, a shocking revelation came to light. Television footage revealed that the flare had not even hit Rojas. Doctors also admitted that Rojas' injuries didn't match those typically caused by a flare. So what was that? It looked as if everybody knew the truth, but no one was willing to say it out loud. Yes, it was a trick played by Rojas and the Chilean team. Rojas had a razor blade in his goalkeeper's gloves and used it to cut himself, faking the attack. Their goal was to get Brazil disqualified from the World Cup, but their plan backfired spectacularly, and Rojas received a lifetime ban from football. Crazy, right? We have a lot more crazy things coming up, so... Back in 2010, Luis Suarez was a Uruguayan football sensation, but he was also one of these people who used to wake up and decide to do questionable things on the field. During the dying moments of the quarterfinal match between Uruguay and Ghana in the FIFA World Cup, Ghana players went crazy and launched an epic attack to score a goal that would send them into the semifinals, making history in the process as the first African team to reach that stage. And just then, something unthinkable happened. Yes, just when a powerful header was about to enter the net, Luis Suarez extended his right hand and swatted the ball away. Suarez was asked to leave the ground with a red card, and Uruguay won the quarterfinals in a penalty shootout. This act of Suarez destroyed the first ever opportunity for an African team to qualify for the World Cup semifinals. But wait, Suarez isn't done just yet. The 2014 World Cup saw yet another controversial moment involving Luis Suarez. Man, does he know there are some rules that he needs to follow? Now, 4 years after his infamous handball against Ghana, he quite literally outdid himself again. During a match, he shocked the world by seemingly bunning an opponent. Now, fans wanted answers, and they were given both by Suarez and FIFA. FIFA also stepped in by announcing a 9-match ban and suspension from all football-related activities.
Suarez is suspended for 9 matches and banned for 4 months from any football-related activity.
For 4 months. This blatant cheating deserved such punishment. But what about our next sneaky trick? They got all the players fighting on the field. So what happened was, Leeds and Aston were pitted against each other in a football match when Jonathan Kajia was fouled and went down injured on the halfway line. Now, Leeds decided to play, while the Villa team wanted to go see their injured buddy and called for a kickout. Leeds midfielder Tyler Roberts slowed down as if he was going to stop the play, but then fed Klitsch, who drove toward the box and scored an impressive goal. Now, Connor Harahan didn't like this cheekiness at all and immediately grabbed the goal scorer, and soon, 2 teams were facing each other. That huge scrap on the pitch resulted in Ahmed El Ghazi being sent off, and, well, everyone's divided. Was it cheating or was it clever play? I know one thing for sure. No matter how clever this goal was, it's nothing compared to what our next player did. Nothing can be cleverer than playing dead to avoid a red card. Yes, see here. This is a straight red card. But here, even the referee is worried about how to show him a way out with the red card. The man isn't getting up. Holy mother of... He is playing dead only to avoid a red card.
Stop it.
It was a desperate attempt to avoid punishment and stay on the field. After all, it's pretty hard to send off a player who looks like they've met their demise. Good thing you cannot pretend to be dead forever. Kinda deceives the whole purpose of faking it. And here's another controversial move. Pepe and Alves is down, wriggling in pain. Referees show the red card to Pepe. Let's see how hard the hit was. Oh, there wasn't any contact at all. And even if there had been, it wasn't as forceful as Alves had reacted to it. Was that red card justified or not? You tell us in the comments section. And while we're at it, here's another foul. Ref says so, red card to the player. He's out of the game. And what? Wait, look, the ball has hit him here, and he's down with pain on the pitch with his hands here. Cheating. And that too, so at least bring some ingenuity to it, dude. Neymar's famous for his insane football skills. But you know what else he's famous for? His exaggerated reactions, and his finest acting performance came during the 2018 World Cup. As soon as he hit the ground, fans knew something was amiss. Within minutes, footage of his exaggerated reaction spread like wildfire across the internet, and countless memes circulated in the media. The trend was set, and even kids were seen mimicking the theatrics of Neymar. The move was dubbed as Neymar roll. Looks like Danko Lazovic also took acting classes from Neymar. And when I came across this brazen move, I was quite literally taken aback. This was the worst anyone could do to Bo Nielsen during the Danish League. How did he even survive that? I wonder. It's 2009, and the footballing world was holding its breath as France and Ireland squared off in a high-stakes playoff match for a ticket to the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Fast forward to the dying moments of extra time with the score tied, it happened. The ball came to Thierry Henry, his extended left arm, and, with the delicate touch of a pickpocket, controlled the ball with his arm. With the ball now quite literally in his grasp, he played it into the path of teammate William Gallas, who slotted the ball into the net. Jaws dropped on the floors, many called for a rematch, but FIFA decided not to go for a do-over. Post-match, Thierry Henry admitted to the handball, but defended himself by saying it was an instinctive reaction, not a well-construed cheating attempt. No one can really talk about the 1986 World Cup without discussing the Hand of God. What on earth is that? You might think it's nothing miraculous. I can tell you, in fact, it was a controversial move of Diego Maradona. So, the year is 1986. The match is the World Cup quarterfinal between Argentina and England. The game was heated, and Diego scored an impressive goal. The emotions ran high, and post-match, Maradona claimed he scored with a combination of his head and the Hand of God, suggesting it was payback for Argentina's loss to England 4 years prior. You think these cheating moments were crazy? Wait till you click and watch this Most Brutal Fouls in Football. You will be shocked to know who we have on the list.